All right, guys. Injury from the game, just Mykel with a knee. That's all we got right now. Go ahead.
The initial diagnosis there?
We're worried it's ACL, but you never know until tomorrow.
Did you tell what happened?
I didn't see it.
Kyle, how do you assess Mac's performance today, and what does he just continue to show you week after week?
I thought Matt did a hell of a job. Extremely efficient what he was doing, going against a real tough pass rush. Probably only one negative play in the game, just a fumble there at the end of the second quarter. Hell of a play by, I think it was Brian Burns who did it. But Mac played really well, took care of the ball, got the ball to the right guys, and made a couple plays with his legs too.
How do you feel like Spencer Burford did over there at left guard?
It seemed like he did real well. Excited to watch him there on the plane, but only one came up, I thought. That wasn't all his fault. Just with the full slide there on one of the sacks, but felt like he did well in the run and pass game. I was excited to get him back.
What do you think of Brian Robinson Jr.?
I thought he played real well too. Ran the ball really well. Completely flipped me. I went from being extremely angry with him for not taking a touchback to eating my own words and saying hell of a job. Getting past that, I don't know where he got to, but he got close to the 50, I believe. So it was a hell of a return and played real well today.
Kyle, what's it like as a play caller when you can finish a 9-play drive with 8 straight runs?
It's very fun. It's awesome. It's so tempting the whole time. You're like, man, can you do it again and get away with it? Maybe we should do a play action or something off of it. No, screw it. We'll just keep running it. And the guys came through, and that's one of the most enjoyable drives that you can go on when it's all run plays.
Kyle, Tatum had a 16 total tackles today. What have you seen from him? He's just flying around the field.
I mean, he knows how to play the position. He's got a good, real knack for playing football in terms of in the box and making tackles. I think he's getting better and better in the pass game. Had some big hits today. I know he got that one penalty, but from what I saw, I disagreed with it. So we'll see when we see the tape. But I can't say enough good things about Tatum today.
After that opening drive, after that touchdown drive they had, it seemed like the defense, when they came back on that second and third series, they were swarming the ball and hitting. Was there, I guess, a message got across?
I mean, it's not like we had some big pump-up thing that we need to start hitting, but it definitely felt it more after that first drive. You know, the first drive was a very rough one. And then, I thought it was such a big play Jordan Watkins made. I think it was like 2nd and 20. We don't make that completion there. The odds are you're not getting it on 3rd and 20 or 3rd and 15, whatever it was. So that was a huge down. And also, we were going to punt. I thought it was 4th and 2, but it moved up a little bit, half a yard. It was huge again, that sneak on the 4th down and answer. And then after that, the D was real impressive all game.
Given how much of the underneath stuff they were throwing today, how much of the point of emphasis was tackling this weekend? What did you think of how you guys did that?
I thought we did better, definitely. I mean, we definitely did better. Still looked like we missed some tackles out there. Got a little loose, especially there at the end, giving up some big plays. Wish we didn't let them get in the end zone there at the end. But I was real happy with the defense overall.
What do you think about
At 6 and 3 instead of 5 and 4, and does it change your approach at the trade deadline as far as adding?
Yeah, I think it's been the exact same, regardless of a record. We've been looking at the same all year, so nothing changes based off today.
What do you think about the contributions from Keon White and Cleveland Farrell?
It seemed like they did real well. I mean, I know that big play that I saw, the one that Clee made, looked like that ball was, I don't know if it came out, but it was about to come out. But I mean, I thought our pass rush was great. Chasing around Jackson all day is such a big challenge. Guy's going to be a hell of a player. But I thought we swarmed him very well, and can't say enough good things about the D-line.
I know his rehab is the most important thing to Fred right now, but do you know how much time he's spending with Tatum every week in prepping?
No, but probably not much. He's rehabbing, and Tatum's real busy doing what we have to do.
Was George supposed to get the jet sweep on that?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Pretty bad call, though.
What was your message to the team? You guys are 6 and 3, but this division's so tough. So.
No message. Just talked about the game, told everyone how proud I was. I thought all 3 phases had a huge part in that game today. Gave them their first victory Monday of the year, so I know they were excited about that. And we'll see them Wednesday and get back to work.
How close was Brock being active or available today, and what are you looking for next week?
We'll reassess it the same way we did this week. Wasn't that close to doing it. I considered it throughout the week, but I just want to make sure he gets 100% better and don't put him out there too early. Thought about it as a possible backup or emergency, but I think the more time we give him, the better.
Does that uncertainty every week where you guys say maybe he'll play, maybe he won't, do you see that affect Mac's preparation at all?
No, nothing changes Mac in that way, and it's. We're trying to ease Brock out there into practice stuff, but I mean, anytime you're dealing with this turf toe, it's something that probably won't fully go away all year. Regardless of when he comes back, he's going to always have to deal with it a little bit. and especially the people you talk to have gone through turf toe. So it's really about just assessing when's the best time to come back that you have to deal with at the least, and it's a little bit of a tricky decision.
Is there a possibility that he'll need surgery after the season?
Not that I've been told.
Mykel, did you get a chance to talk to him afterwards?
Yeah, just real quickly. He's just down, and you never know. So I said, hey, hopefully it's not the worst, but if it is, hey, it sucks for this year, but that's all it sucks for. You'll be back next year, and this won't affect you at all.
After just 10 rushing attempts last week, what impressed you the most about the running game getting going today?
I thought collectively as a team we were able to stick with it. I think last week just the amount of runs was indicative that we had the least amount of plays I think in like 40 years. So I think that affected a lot of stuff. But I thought getting the run game going today, wearing them down, and the way you get those numbers called is how you finish games. To be able to wear them down, get a 2-score lead, be able to stay on the field, have a 10-play drive, or I think 9 other plays were run plays, something like that. So it was a huge team deal getting those run calls, and it feels very similar to Atlanta in that way.
How would you describe the shot in the arm that Mac has given you guys in the last month or so?
What's that? Sorry.
How would you describe the shot in the arm that Mac has given you guys? How much confidence he's given the team?
I just know how much confidence guys have in Brock. And then when Brock goes down, when you lose your starting quarterback, it's always tough on a team. But the way Max stepped in there, going back to New Orleans, and how he was that first game, and how he's been in practice, how he was in the offseason, Mac's been great.
Christian got more than 30 touches again on the big game for him. I think he leads the league in that category. Is it a credit to his something that he changed in terms of his practice regimen? You mentioned kind of trying to ease him in week to week this season after maybe he wouldn't hold himself back as much in the previous season. How's that maybe helped?
I think Christian's always been pretty durable. I think last year he had something that bothered him in the offseason that never fully went away. And when it finally did get better, he tore his knee on a random run versus Buffalo. So if you ask Christian, and I agree, Christian's always been a very durable player, but when you get bad injuries on stuff, then that affects guys and you miss the year. So Christian's the most conditioned, prepared athlete I've ever been around. He's such a big factor in blocking, running, passing. He's one of the best players I've ever been around. So I'd like to say he figured something out, but the guy goes as hard as he can every offseason, so there's not much more to figure out.